Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're looking at something absolutely everywhere, yet so entirely ordinary you probably did it this morning without even realizing it. We're talking about waiting. More specifically, we're breaking down habit number 001, the queue. Now, I know it sounds super basic, right? But how we handle this totally mundane daily routine, it actually speaks volumes about exactly who we are as a society.
Just think about your average day for a second. Every single day, millions upon millions of us find ourselves repeatedly waiting. We're packed into metro stations during the morning rush. We're clustered around bus stops. We're sitting at hospital waiting rooms, standing outside temples, or just lining up for tickets. These spots, they're the ubiquitous, unavoidable backdrops of our daily lives. You literally can't escape them. And because there are so many of us trying to do the exact same things at the exact same time, it creates this unique friction, a situation that demands an immediate response from us. Okay, let's dive into this, because this is where it gets really fascinating. In these very ordinary, completely mundane moments, like just standing at a ticket counter, a critical decision is actually forced right upon us. It doesn't exactly feel like a massive, life-altering choice, but it absolutely is a choice. We have to decide in real time how we're going to interact with the shared space and the actual human beings standing inches away from us.
And this brilliantly illustrates two vastly different mindsets we can snap into in that split second. First, there's the mindset of scarcity and anxiety, right? The whole, if I don't move ahead, someone else is going to take my spot mentality. It's this creeping panic that forces you to aggressively claim your space. But contrast that with the alternative, one person behind another. It's just the calm, rational reality of a simple queue, a mindset of order instead of panic.
Now, when we give into that anxious mindset, watch what happens. We push, we rush, we crowd in elbow to elbow trying to game the system. But does it actually get us anywhere faster? Absolutely not. A massive negative chain reaction kicks off. Precious time is wasted, stress levels absolutely skyrocket, and in that frantic, scrambling environment, basic human respect just evaporates. It turns into this frustrating free-for-all where, honestly, everybody loses.
But what if we just hit pause? What if instead of giving in to all that rush, we make the other choice? We simply wait our turn. We choose to form a basic queue, just one person standing patiently behind another. It creates a completely different reality. You just take a deep breath, find your spot in line, and wait.
Let's move to and see how this builds into something truly incredible. Because when people actually align properly, the whole vibe instantly changes for the better. Paradoxically, people move faster when there's an orderly line. The system just becomes efficient. Everyone feels so much calmer because that exhausting anxiety of fighting for a spot, it's totally gone. And it goes even deeper. Kids learn by watching us. When they see adults waiting patiently, they internalize it. Suddenly, complete strangers who have never met start respecting one another simply by giving each other a little breathing room.
So the crucial point is this, and I want you to really let this sink in. A queue isn't just a line. It's respect made visible. Think about how profound that reframing is for a second. We always tend to view a queue as just, a physical arrangement of bodies taking up space, but it's not. It's a living, visible manifestation of mutual respect. It's this silent, powerful agreement between strangers that basically says, hey, your time is just as valuable as mine.
And that brings us to a massive realization about how we actually build the culture of our communities. We often assume that building true civic sense requires grand declarations, huge speeches, or these sweeping policy changes from the top down. But the reality is so much quieter. True civic sense is built through small, everyday habits. It's built in those tiny micro actions we take at the metro station or the hospital desk when nobody's really watching.
This means the power is entirely in your hands today. It just requires a conscious, simple behavioral shift. Instead of pushing, choose patience. Instead of rushing, choose respect. It literally is that simple. When you find yourself stuck in a crowd today, you have the agency to stop the chaos right in its tracks. You can be the one who initiates order simply by how you choose to stand and wait.
And spreading this positive movement, it's incredibly straightforward. We can break it down into 3 easy steps. Step 1, follow. Just recognize the immense value of this mindset and adopt it for yourself. Step 2, practice. Actually do it in the real world. Stand in the line, don't cut in, keep your calm. And step 3, inspire. By simply practicing this habit, you automatically become a role model for everyone around you. The kids watching, the stressed out commuters, the whole shebang. This is the absolute essence of building a better India, or honestly, a better community anywhere, just one single habit at a time.
Which leads us with this final, vital thought. Great nations are not built overnight, and they definitely aren't built by magic.
They're built by the everyday habits of the people who live in them. They're built by you and me right in the middle of those mundane moments on a Tuesday morning or a Thursday afternoon. So the question isn't what the world is going to do. The question is, what will you choose today? Will you choose the rush, or will you choose respect? Thanks so much for exploring this with me on The Explainer today. Take this idea out into the wild and let's see what kind of difference we can make together.